Morning. So, last night when I was going to bed, I had this realization that some of us feminines, all this love energy that's been coming in for the last couple of weeks, we know that it's coming. A lot of you that are followers of mine are incredibly intuitive, incredibly discerning, and you are very much in touch with your emotions. So you're very aware that we're in a transition point, that we are kind of stuck in a void right now, right? But I was feeling like, because I'm doing it to myself, blocking our manifestations because we're chasing the manifestation. Like, we know that it's coming in, but we aren't releasing it. So at 2:30 this morning when I woke up, I pulled some cards because it was like I couldn't sleep last night. I was up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. I was awake, and then I checked the time on my phone, and then I'd go to sleep. And then I'd wake up and check the time on my phone. Finally, at 2:30 this morning, I heard the idiot come in the house, and he was in the kitchen, sitting at my table, which I'm truly not okay with, because then you just left your nasty energy all over my fucking cards. But anyway, I couldn't go back to sleep. So I came in the kitchen, I made a pot of coffee and pulled some cards. I pulled from the Energy Oracle first, and the card from the Energy Oracle, the top of mind, what's going on with the conscious, was the Temple Path. So then the subconscious was like, healer of the ages. So there's some healing that needs to be done, but we're at least going in the right direction. Then from the Akashic Records deck, I got the card Release. And then I pulled the Manifestation card from the Beyond Lemuria deck, and it was like, okay, release your manifestations, release them. So way back in the day when I was practicing magic, on the new moons, I would write a check to myself. Well, I'd write a check to the universe for exactly what it is that I wanted to manifest. And then I would go out to the fire pit, and I would light that check on fire, and I would release it, right? It's all about releasing energy. The tarot cards say that we are manifesting Two of Cups. Two of Cups, we're manifesting a partnership. But right now, we're in a 8 of Swords with a 7 of Wands energy. Now, I had to leave at 6 o'clock this morning, and when I pulled these cards, it was like around 3 in the morning, and I was quite honestly falling back to sleep. I ate a gummy last night before bed, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit hungover this morning. So I went and laid down on the couch, and I slept. I went back to sleep. Okay, so 8 of Swords with the 7 of Wands. And I used the Light Seers Tarot this morning, so I was kind of looking at it, and I was like, okay, mind traps, mind traps. We look in the mirror, and we're not seeing who we truly are. The other night, Wes was talking about imposter syndrome. And that's exactly what this is. It's like you're manifesting this Two of Cups. Now, this isn't just This isn't just for the women. Men are doing it too. This is collective. I'm not good enough. They're not going to like me. They don't like me. Yesterday, it was very clear that we have got to continue to nurture the seed that we have planted. Nurturing the seed, though, was the divine feminine, the Queen of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. Top of mind was the Two of Cups. We're manifesting partnerships and unions. The subconscious was the King of Wands. So we're not seeing that we're sitting in this fiery, magnetic energy, masculine or feminine. Okay, so we're not seeing it because we're so worried about, well, what if I'm not good enough? What if we're not good enough? We're feeling stuck and powerless while we're battling self-sabotaging thoughts and connection. That temple path card came out from the energy oracle with the healer of the ages. So we're on the right path, and this partnership that we're manifesting, whoever or whatever it is, it's correct. It's correct. It's the right one. We're on the path. We're doing the fucking thing, and we are manifesting for ourselves a new future. We have to continue to nurture that seed that we have planted. However, ladies, we don't fucking chase. We don't chase. We don't keep going to Facebook and looking at their profiles. We don't keep going to TikTok and waiting to see if they're liking our videos. We're not waiting, or we're not chasing that validation from them. All of that chasing, all of that, even if it's quiet and we're not like outwardly validation seeking, but we're stuck in this loop of I've got to look, right? Blocking. Because that's part of the imposter syndrome, right? That's part of it. Like, I don't think I'm good enough, so let me go and see if, whatever. Maybe every time you guys talk to each other, whoever this person is that you're manifesting into your life, maybe every time that you guys talk to each other, it feels so good. It feels so good. So you want to keep reaching out and having conversations. No, we don't do that anymore. If they're meant to be with us, male or female, I don't care. You could be a dude manifesting your like dream woman, right? Okay, if you're a man and you're manifesting a woman and you haven't heard from her, try reaching out to her. It's your job. It is your job as the masculine to show interest. If you're sitting in your King of Cups energy, you should be stoic. You should allow her to... You should be doing everything that you can do to keep her in her Queen of Cups energy. And if you're trying to manifest her, you are already sitting in your King of Wands. That's the subconscious card. You're already sitting in your King of Wands. So you're fiery, ambitious, magnetic. You're magnetic. I guarantee you that if you can keep the conversation rolling, she'll melt like butter in your hand. Us women are not chasing anymore. We're not. If a man wants to be in our lives, he will come. We're not submitting to weak men anymore. I got Knight of Cups energy in the future, and that we don't chase, we attract, girls. There's a reason why the Knights are masculines in the deck of tarot. There's a reason why the Knights are masculine. Men should be going out and claiming their territory. Not like I'm some great battle to some great conquest or whatever. So the divine masculine's in this 10 of Swords energy, right? Like needing to protect his manifestations. The divine feminine is in 7 of Swords energy, needing to keep her fucking manifestations to herself. So if you guys are manifesting each other, she's your asset. She's your asset. You need to protect that. I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting a new life. I'm manifesting a new life for myself. And what that entails is nobody's business. Not even the people I live with. It's none of their business. Although I did have a conversation with my daughter the other day that she needs to start making plans because Mama's not going to be around in this particular house very much longer, and I can't guarantee that she's going to be allowed to come with me. So keep your manifestations to yourself. Nobody needs to know your secrets. And you don't want to give that energy away. But girls, we don't chase, we attract. Men, tell them how you feel and protect your asset. Release your expectations of what it's supposed to look like. You know, maybe that asset, maybe those manifestations, because we're blocking that way too. You know, maybe those manifestations in your mind are supposed to look a certain way. Are you manifesting a new house for yourself? Manifesting a new relationship? Manifesting, I don't know, manifesting a new car? Release the expectation of how the fuck it's going to show up and what it's going to look like. Let it go. And when it arrives, you have to keep doing the work though. Like, you have to continue to put money into your savings accounts, and you have to continue to take the steps to make it happen. The universe isn't just going to drop something in your lap. You're going to have to put in the work somehow. Manifesting money, for example, writing those checks to the universe and then torching them, letting that energy out into the atmosphere. You're not going to win the lottery if you don't go buy a lottery ticket. You understand what I'm saying? All right, I think I've said enough. I don't feel like I need to say much more. I just was thinking about that. I wanted to talk about the cards that came out this morning and the reading that I was unable to do because I was so tired. I had to get back on the couch, go back to sleep for 2 hours. Plus, I was out of coffee creamer this morning, and honestly, like, I don't mind drinking black coffee, but A little bit of half and half goes a long way, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even have any of that. So, all right, I love you guys. Make sure you're doing the work for those manifestations, man, because it's an illusion that the universe is just going to drop it in your lap. You need to be doing something to make that come your way. I'm manifesting the ability to get back into my size 6 jeans by the time June gets here. I'll do it. All right. I love you. 15:39 on my timer, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.